Welcome to the Vaal Racing on Tuesday, and time now to have a look at this 8-race program, and looks forward to a decent meeting as well. The team, I must say, have been in very good form. I'll bring you up to date for those of you that perhaps didn't watch on Monday, but on Weighted to Win, I can tell you that from a social media perspective, we're at Weighted to Win on our Twitter account. We've got a WhatsApp number that we'd love for you to join at any given time so we can continue the conversation with you. We're on 4racing.tv as well. Well, if you played Monday, we got lucky because here's a look at what happened in the bipot in the first race. And, 8,600 the boys collected for a spend of 360 Rand. So congratulations to them. I'm very, very proud of them, and that is super, super well done. I have to say the consistency of catching these sort of exotics are growing all the time. Not easy, as you know, but it does really help a big time. So I'm very happy with the Weighted to Win team. Daryl Marie is with me. Darren Burrows unfortunately can't be with us today, but thank you very much for standing in for me yesterday. I really appreciate it. Well done. Well done with the victory yesterday.
Threw me under the bus a bit yesterday.
But it's okay. I'm glad that at least the boys got the money.
Absolutely.
Very good. Congratulations.
That's our aim, Claude, to assist our viewers and our followers into the winner's queue. Yeah. And we try our best. And yesterday we got lucky, like you mentioned.
But you see, that's my form. I wasn't around to do Monday, but there you go. Their boys collected the money. And so today I'm hoping now that we're here, we can collect again.
And follow through.
So
Absolutely.
We can
be
follow
trying our best.
So this horse, Give Me the Flame, they tell me hard to beat.
Yes, Claude, there's no doubt she's had her chances in the past, but she does bring the strongest form into this race. You know, last time out she ran behind Gobsmacked, who came out and won the Grade 2 debutante. Tuyuba's also won from there. If you go further back in her form line, you'll see the likes of Time for Orchids, who's also run third in Grade 2 event. And then Give Me a Shot, who ran second to Gobsmacked in the debutante. So it does look like a shallow field, and she could certainly get it right. Her biggest danger does appear to be number 2, Silk Garden. Now, there is a line of form with Misty Cliffs. I think Give Me the Flame only got beaten by half a length by Misty Cliffs, whereas Silk Garden got beat a length and a quarter. So there's not much separating them on the line through Misty Cliffs, but Misty Cliffs is better than that Vaal Classic run. So I'm leaning towards Give Me the Flame as the right one. For larger trifectas and quartets, Beltway is the obvious one. She's shown improvement with blinkers. She's been running on, but she finished alongside a very moderate sort last time out in Smelting. So she's got her work cut out to win this event.
Okay, well, let me go back to Give Me the Flame now. Let's have a look at this rerun. Just before we do, we've got a bipot, hopefully the winning bipot, and this is what the boys have worked out. We are bankering this horse, Give Me the Flame, in the first leg of the bipot by 2, 4 and 14, then banker 2, then 3 and 4, then 1, 3 and 8, and at the back 1, 3 and 4. Spending 270 Rand from a team perspective, you only have to take it once or a percentage. Here's a rerun of what happened with this horse, Give Me the Flame. We'll show you. It's in the pink body. Where's the cheek pieces? But I think what's important is what Daryl pointed out, Jay, is that Gobsmacked, whose races in the red sleeves, came out and won this race, right? Tuyuba's on the left of that, who came out and won again. And then Misty Cliffs came from here to run third. So the next best in the race is the horse Give Me the Flame, who's back in fourth at the moment in the pink colours, and whilst well beaten, did have some decent horses in front of it. And the assessment is based on a like-for-like basis. That field compared to today's field is like day and night. Now we're going on to a maiden plate, and this particular event is, well, it's a qualified maiden plate, and it's over 1,200 metres. They will run them up the straight here, of course, and just from a fixed odds perspective, I can give you an idea as to how they're betting. And William the Fighter is even money. I thought this was the best bet on the card, personally, very hard to beat in my humble opinion. They're betting 8 to 1 bar 1, and I think with Kabela Matsanyani, who I have to say, Daryl, has been riding just exceptionally well. What I've noticed about Kabela Matsanyani, he's got a very soft pair of hands. You know, I just feel like he sits on the horse, he blends in, and he's actually got better and better with every ride that he takes. How do you find him?
I find him a better rider without the whip, Clyde, to be quite honest. I love the way he's riding now. It's more of a hands and heels style. He pulls the whip very, very late if it's needed, and he's extremely well balanced. And he's riding with a lot of confidence, which is key.
Can we fire this?
No, we can't. Clyde, you know that, have a look at, what is it, number 3, Pendragon. There's only half a length separating them. I know that William the fighter got left on that occasion last time out, but he does have his problems at the start, and he's troublesome.
Yeah,
He
you've always worried
misbehaves.
about that.
So I'm
Yeah.
worried about that. Who says he's not going to get left again today? I'm sure that the stable has worked on a few things. Let's hope he breaks on terms and gives his followers a run for their money. But I do believe he's too short in the market, because basically Pendragon's only got a half a length to find on him, and you said he's 8-1, Pendragon.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any value with his current odds. Clyde, the one I'm leaning towards is number 14, Don't Tell Ash. Now, she's a filly. She gets her 2.5 kgs sex allowance. Last time out, she improved on the pace that time. Penultimate start was against winners. So I think her form reads better than what it currently shows. I think she'll give the favourite a run for his money. And then don't discount the chances of number 4, Future Wolf. You know, he's only had 4 starts to date. 3 of them have been in juvenile company. One of them was with a pair of blinkers who didn't suit him. And I do believe his later start is his best to date. He ran behind Feather Boa. She's quite a decent sort. Even go 3 runs back behind Argo Alley. I mean, he bolted up on that occasion. I think there is a winner from that form line in Green Light Magic. So I do believe he's also a big price and must be thrown into trifectas and quartets.
All right.
Are you backing William the fighter?
Well, yeah, I wanted to back it, but now you put me right off.
Don't let me put you off.
Well, you put me right off.
I just think he's a little bit skinny in the market. I'm not saying I'm
I think
nowhere near
it was
saying he
15
cannot
to
win.
10 yesterday.
Hey?
I think it was 15 to 10. They've taken the 15 to 10. They've actually shortened the source.
Well, wait till race time. You never know what's going to happen in the market.
All right. Well, you're cautious, and so will I be. I mean, Daryl's the tipster. I'm the host, so I have to pay attention to that. Here's what we did in place accumulators. We're going to have a look at what we did. By the way, yesterday, Daryl, your PA did very well. Well done. How much times your money is that? 7 times your money?
We were very, very stiff, Clyde, in the last leg of the PA. Because I had a 33-1 shot in Woodstock Festival.
Yeah.
Got beaten head for 3rd, and the favourite just snuffed me out. So
what sort of dividend?
I would have doubled up, and the dividend would have gone tenfold. So
so you're talking 16,000, maybe.
I'd say in the region of 10,000 plus. Yes.
All right. Well, that's yesterday. Well done. Let's work out today's place accumulator. This is what we want to do now. 2, 4, 14 by banker 2 by 3 and 4 by 1, 3, 8 by 1, 3, 4 by 4 and 5 by 1, 6, 9 and 15. It's a bit more costly today because today is more competitive. It's a 432 Rand PA. Handicap, it's a maiden handicap that comes up next, race 3, start of the Pick 6. And this particular event, it's a smallish field. I can tell you that the boys were in form and we got the Pick 6. And here's a look at what happened. We collected 32,000 Rand yesterday afternoon. If you only took 10% for 400, you would have got 3,200. And if you only spent 32 Rand, you would have got 320 Rand. So whatever it is, 10 times your money on the Pick 6 yesterday. Hopefully we can do 10 times our money again today with today's Pick 6, where Summerland is 8 to 10. Is that right, that price?
Clyde, you know it is a maiden handicap. So they all waited to finish in a line. But, you know, for the first time, I actually watched this filly move to the start last time out, and I thought, you know what, she's got a little bit of substance about her. She's got a nice big frame, and she's finally growing into it. She's filling out, and I think she's now finding her feet. This does look like a weakish lineup, and I do believe she warrants worthy respect. She deserves to be a short price favourite. You know, last time out, she got just found one too good for her. But back up the straight, I think she'll be allowed to stride once again. And with the 2.5 kilograms off her back from the apprentice allowance, I do make her very, very hard to beat. There was an indirect winner from that form line. I know it's very weak in Skyfall, but she did beat Skyfall, whereas her biggest danger, in my opinion, Queen Britannia, was beaten by Skyfall. Now, Queen Britannia did try the blinkers last time out. She was staying on, Clyde. It was a fair effort. If you go back to that run behind Ashanti Sword, she's 7.5 kilograms better off with number 1 Arabian Sky for a 5-length beating. I do believe she's got a chance of reversing that form because on that occasion she broke through the pens. So she did have excuses. She's only receiving 5.5 kilograms from the likes of Summerland, and I don't think that's sufficient.
I see Berengaria came from High Roller, which does that give that also any sort of chance from, what is it, the Pettigrew stable, that also Arabian Sky?
Yeah, well, she has to give the favorite Clyde 4 kilograms.
So she can't.
I don't.
It's hard.
Yeah, I
All
think I'm leaning towards the favourite. I'm not saying she's worth a bet. I think Darren's backed her up in the pick six. It's Darren Burrows' pick six that we're going to show the viewers now.
Okay.
He hasn't opted to bank the favourite, but personally, I am.
Personally, Daryl Marie will be banking Summerland. Darren Barrow says no. Well, let's have a look at what the plan is here in terms of the pick six. There's a look at it. We're going 1 and 2 by 1, 3, 4, 6, by 1, 3, 7, by 1, 3, 10, by 2, 4, 5, 7, by 1, 4, 6, 7, 9, 1, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15, and 16. So there are quite a few horses. Who tipped the pick six yesterday? Was it you or Darren, or was it both?
It was a joint effort. I just want to tell the viewers over there, Clyde, in the last leg, I really suggest they add number 9, Dark Tide, into their pick six.
Okay, number 9. Please add number 9, Dark Tide. If you hopefully got audio and you're not just watching, add number 9 in the last leg. Daryl's just come up with that now. Well, we want to show you that rerun quickly with Summerland, that last start. Let's go and have a look at this particular effort. And Summerland's in front here, Daryl.
Yeah, obviously she had every opportunity, Clyde. She was given a perfect ride. But, you know, Tabby Cat moved up extremely well. But Summerland wasn't laying down in the finish. And I think up the straight, if it's not a Canteen sprint, if she's allowed to stride from the beginning, she could get it right today. I'm really keen to see how she goes today. Like I said, I'll be bankering in my pick six.
Okay, well, that's the play. It does stay on well, Summerland at the end, running through with it. And Daryl likes it big time. We go to race number 4 now. It's jackpot time. And if I told you that Waited to Win had a clean sweep on Monday at Greyville, well, here's more proof of the fact that not only did they catch the bipot, the PA, and the pick six, they also got the jackpot. And for 300 Rand, you would have got 3,500 Rand. Well, there you go. Those are that's the formula in terms of how they played it. So the boys got the money. Well done to you. I hope you followed through with it. It's never really easy. We always get lucky. Well, always, you need to be lucky to win at the end of the day. We've always told you a ton of knowledge in horse racing is worth an ounce of luck. And that's it. That's really what it comes down to. All right. Global Approach is your favorite here at 17 to 10. What does that mean market-wise? If you had to price up, would you have priced up the same?
It's a handicap. I would have made him 5 to 2 because there's others with collateral form, not too far behind him. There's a lot of what is a Chasing Mavericks form line over here, Clyde. Not much separating them. Now, Global Approach is 3 kilograms bet off with Atlantic City for a length and a quarter. Then he's 1.5 kilograms bet off the Ships at Sea for half a length beating. So on paper, very difficult to distinguish who's the right one. So I'm just throwing them all into our perms. If you're looking to beat that form line, I'd suggest possibly go with number 6, Lord Tennyson. Lightly raced. He's been gelded now. You could make marked improvement. Barring that, I don't see much happening, Clyde.
Okay, let's get on that basis, if we don't mind, Ricky, let's go straight to our bets and put those up. In terms of what we're doing here, jackpots, it's jackpot 1. There are a few in here, as you heard from the boys. So we're going all of 1, 3, 4, and 6. They've got to go in by 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, by 1, 3, 4, 10, by 2, 4, 5, 7. It's a safe pot to the extent that we haven't banked anything. And we've got a few in each leg. It's a 320 Rand cost. Back with us now, let's get on to race number 5, and this is races over 1,800 metres. Imperial Marshal, I'll take you through the market. 12 to 5 is the favourite. Number 6, King's Crusade, is second choice at 6 to 1. Number 6, Great Affair, is 6 to 1. 9, Terror Time, is 7 to 1. And then you've got 8 to 1 about number 10, Patton's Tears. After that, I think they're betting 10 to 1 and better about the others. So market difficult. I thought in the exotics that we've seen so far, we've indicated that it is an open race. So, Daryl, 1, 2, 3.
Yes, Clyde, it's a middle stakes, like you touched on. The top 5 best weights, it all happen to be fillies and mares, and we haven't included any of them. So let's hope we get through this leg. The one has, number 1, Imperial Master, has to be the horse to beat. You know, he's ultra consistent, Clyde. That form line of his latest starts is working out extremely well. Razor Hallelujah, Jamila, and Twin Turbo have all won from there. So he comes into this race in good form. He's fitting well, and no reason to believe that he's not going to put up another bold effort. Barring that, number 8, a fraud. Now, one can argue that he's not favorably treated at the weight of a year and possibly better over further. But I think from a 1 draw, I'm hoping he can be handier to the pace on this occasion, if not lead and stretch him out. And I could see him feature over here. Well, I do see him featuring over here, Clyde. He's a nice trifecta in quartet's inclusion. Wouldn't be shocked to see him win. And then let's touch on number 6, Great Affair. Now, he had excuses last time out. His penultimate start was in KZN on the polytrack surface. So it's possibly better than his latest 2 efforts. And he could bounce back to what we know he's capable of. In order, 186.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that that form line has been so powerful, the form line that you made reference to now with Razor Hallelujah. I mean, as you said, Razor Hallelujah won, Jamala won, Twin Turbo won, You Can't Hurry Love come to run second, right?
Third.
Come to run, but run second straight from there, and then came to run third.
Okay, right.
And shouldn't have. Well, I ran to that horse Platinum Sky. No, who won? Platinum Sky didn't win. Eh?
News Stream came to find us.
He came to find us. Eh? How did Platinum Sky get beat?
Is that why you took yesterday off, Clyde?
I'd just like to know why Platinum Sky got beat. I'd like to know why. So maybe someone can give me an answer as to why Platinum Sky got beat. We're still trying to work out why Platinum Sky got beat. But anyway, on the form line, I'm saying, is it not worth us taking our chances, Daryl, with Imperial Master?
Clyde,
I mean,
he's certainly the horse to beat. In
so
smaller
riding well.
In smaller perms, let's take that.
Can we take our chances?
Let's tell our viewers, take a chance and bank him.
Okay. In our smaller perms, that's what we're going to do. We recommend it because the form line is just incredible. So other than that, maybe there's 2 plays. Let's have a look at what the other play is. We'll put that up for you now quickly. And this is Daryl's Jackpot. And, he's going 1 and 8. Maybe that's enough.
Like you suggest, take another one, bank the 1. But I am hoping that a fraud can upset the apple carts of your Clyde.
Now, a fraud's 20-1, eh?
20-1?
Yeah.
Can we Dutch them? Both of them, Clyde?
Maybe.
Yeah, that perm, Clyde, we're taking it 5 times for a cost of 360 Rand. Obviously, you can take a percentage thereof, but let's hope we get the result in the first leg.
This is a 2,400 metre race. There are a few runners in here. Romeo's Magic's top of the boards at 7-2. Marco van Rensburg retains the ride. Number 3, Arlington Action is 7-2. Joint favourites at the moment. That's Ryan Munger's ride. And Cabello Mazzaniani's on number 10, Crusade to Royalty, who's at 4-1. 11-2, about number 2, Royal Mazarin. And then Master of Coin is next best at 11-2. Those are all runners quoted 10-1 bar those in the race. So how open is this?
I've narrowed it down to 3 runners, Clyde, or maybe 4. But yes, I think Darren Burrows is very bullish with regards to number 1, Romeo's Magic. We're going to show the rerun when he ran second behind the brief. Now, obviously, the brief has franked that form and come out and won again. You know, Clyde is a consistent 5-year-old son of Elusive Forts. He's in good form. Last time out, he contested a much stronger event. I think it had an average MR of 75. It's now 64. I know he's out a few pounds at the weights over here because it is a classified stakes. But he's in cracking form, Clyde, and this isn't a strong field whatsoever. Now, a lot of people are going to be questioning my thinking of here, but I'm leaning towards number 4, Master of Coin. I do believe he's only had 2 starts since being gelded. His comeback run, he ran second behind Electric Gold. We know what he's capable of. He's highly regarded. And then last time out, I thought that win was better than what it appears on paper because it was in a handicap. He was giving weight all way around, and he wasn't stopping at the finish. He's been stepped up in trip, and he's racing fit. Hopefully, he's able to breathe over this sort of trip, and that doesn't hinder him. But it looks like he could get another soft lead and go back to back. And then because of the likes of number 1 Romeo's Magic and number 4 Master of Coin not proven that they're capable of winning over this distance, you have to back them up with the likes of Arlington Action. Now, he's never far off. He guaranteed to get the trip. And if they fail, he'll be there to pick up the pieces.
Couple of pieces. All right, well, we got some information for you in terms of what we want to do in the race. We'll have a quick look at it. We're taking trifectas, and that's the play of the play in this particular race. Here's a look at it. We're going the following. Here it is. Let me just put it up for you. There we go. 1, 3, 4, 10 is what we're taking in the trifecta. Those we'll take it a few times because we think it's worth a play. We're not sure anything else can upset other than those already mentioned. Here's a look at the Romeo's Magic run when he ran to the brief, and we'll take a look at it. Romeo's Magic's in the green colours. The brief, by the way, just so that you know, is in the white and red in 5th position at this point in time. And they've got 400 meters to go. And they're going, the last bit, they're going at a good clip now. And I like the way Romeo does finish.
Yes, Claude, right there, he's got every opportunity. But have a look at the distance the winner and himself put between themselves and the balance of the field. They do pull well clear of the opposition. So you have to be fairly encouraged with that run.
Yeah, and I like the way Romeo picks it up again. Doesn't get tired. The brief from here came and won immediately after this. So that's strong enough. That's pretty much how we see it, guys. There are a few in here, and we're hoping that Romeo's pulls it off, Romeo's Magic, but if not, we've taken trifectas to cover up. Race 7 on the card, let's get on to it. It's a 1,000 meter event where they've got Stormy Lass as 5-2 favourite for the stable from Roy Magna, and Jeff Saister's in the saddle. Letitia's Angel second choice at 33-10. 5-1 About Baby Don't Hurt Me, number 7 on the card, and 6-1 number 2 Clean Living. And then it's 7-1 a better the others. Help me in this race, I'm a bit lost.
Yes, Claude Falizeme is handicap, but I do believe only 3 can win over here. That's only 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've narrowed it down to. I like the look of number 5, Letitia's Angel. Now, obviously, she's found good form. But more importantly, Claude, she's drawn alongside the likes of number 4, Stormy Lass, who's got so much early toe. I'm hoping that Letitia's Angel could just latch onto her, get the perfect toe through, and round her race off this time round. So I'm going to be tipping her ahead of the likes of Stormy Lass and Clean Living. Now, Stormy Lass clearly holds Clean Living on their latest encounter, but Clean Living took a little bit of a bump at the start, never got into contention, and she does meet her on 2.5 kilogram better weight terms for a 3.8 length beating. Like I say, I do believe she's better than that. So she will narrow that deficit. I'm going to tip them 5 from 4 and 2.
Okay. 5, 4, 2 is pretty much the play. Those are the 3 from Daryl. Here's our bet. We'll put that up for you now as to what to do in this race. We're going 2, 4, 5, 7. So only 3 of those 4 can win, right?
No, that's Darren's inclusion.
Oh, is that, what did Darren add there, sorry?
The 7.
The 7, okay. Well, we've got to respect him. He's been in very good form. He's been tipping pick sixes, etc. So he wants to add Baby Don't Hurt Me into the play as well. Over 1,200 metres up the turf straight, and this runs at 20-5. It's a handicap at the 74 level. Market-wise, let me go and have a look at what World Sports Betting are giving us. They bet 6-1 the field. So nightmare of a race. Don't even need to quote the numbers or the horses to you because anything's as good as a winner, really. Or how do you see it? Is it a field event?
No.
If you're running big sixes, you won't field, or you?
You'd love to have field, but Claude, that would be costly.
All right, so what are you narrowing
I think
down
that
to?
Darren does have a good few of you. I think he's got 8
he's got
to
it
10.
loaded up. You loaded.
Yeah.
What are yours?
Found a little bit of value of yeah, number 9.
Who,
Dark
sorry?
Tide. Number 9, Dark Tide.
Dark Tide.
What price is he?
Price, Dark Tide. Let me find him for you, boy. Let me find him. Dark Tide, Dark Tide, Dark Tide, Dark Tide. 33-1.
33-1.
Yeah.
Listen, if it was a 7 furlong event, Claude, I'd say go out and have a bet. But I don't believe you can't not have a bet at those odds. I think he's certainly overpriced. You know, last time Claude, I don't know if you recall that meeting up the Vaal Straight, nothing on the outside featured throughout that day. And I didn't think that was a bad effort on his behalf whatsoever. Look at his 3 previous runs, all from terrible draws around the bend. And more importantly, have a look at his rating. He's down to 66 from an 88. Fani Bronkhorst, is he in form or not, Clyde?
Great form.
Okay, so,
And the interviews with him on Track Talk as well, if you want to go and listen.
so let's tell the viewers, have a each way nibble on him.
Frontline Fighter and Southern Blaze come
Yeah,
from
the
there.
form's
Eh?
been frank, correct.
Remember how you found Southern Blaze, huh?
Jeez, what did we end up on there?
Second.
Very stiff. But anyway, Clyde, there's no doubt the horse to beat of years, number 15, Roger the Dodger. Now, he's certainly improved since his tongue has been tied. Last time out with the blinkers, showed good pace, only got collared within the final 50 of that race. He's in cracking form, and I'll make him the horse to beat. But I'm going to tip Dark Tide as the value in the race. And then if you're playing trifectas, quartets, exacta, Pinda, Mzala. Now, we recall what happened to him last time out. He was looking for galloping room, just couldn't get a gap. Very unlucky. So he can go in once again. So 5, 9, and 15 in a tricky event.
Okay, interesting race. Dark Tide, number 9, is 33 to 1, is the one Daryl likes. We've got some play in the last, or recommended play. We're going his value each way, any price. Number 9, Dark Tide, to hopefully come through and either win or run a drum in the last.